Nebraska, an uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see, the Sharks taking on the #1 team in the land, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Sharks will kick it away to start us off. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers offense will start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really... of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Now on first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
Ball carrier.
Do something a little bit different.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field. The Sharks offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box.
He's going to take a shot. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. Getting some hit. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gets it out fast. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Floats it out in space. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Rifles it down the middle. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Townsend. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Husker! First down for this offense. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Sharks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and up out the oak. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Throwing right. And that is incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Takes the easy one to the back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. The Cornhuskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Huskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. Into the house. Offense set on 1st down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Trying to get to it.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Sharks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. On the run, still looking. Fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second down coming up. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25, he's got room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. It's complete. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Second and goal for the offense. Back to the air one more time. They're bringing heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. He was wild, high, and wide on that one. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And the Sharks will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Going up top on first down. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. And you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Dances away to buy time. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right. First down here for the offense. Going to the run to start this second half. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Sharks send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Slips through the line. Spins away from the defense. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He turns that loose down the right side. Touchdown, Huskers! And the beatdown head. A first down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set.
Give to the running back. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. Hard running there.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the Sharks will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll throw it on first down. He's got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Snagged in the middle. It's Townsend. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. Got his man on the right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. On target. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the punishment has been extended. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The corners are walked up tight. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roberts. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Manning. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down and run. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The play action fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the 4th quarter.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to fire deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up. And how about this? Finally, a red zone opportunity in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Give to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Now on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Grimes. The throw to the outside is complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Into the end zone. And it's caught for a touch. Offense getting set for 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his tight end.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this
going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. The Huskers want to move quickly. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Buying some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Grimes. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete, and this ball game comes to a close. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you. Put up a bunch of points and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has